We've been waiting to talk about this. 2 decades after the O.J. Simpson murder trial gripped the nation, the trial that captivated viewers is back. The People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story is now a 10-part miniseries on FX, and here to talk to us is our movie critic, Tony Gonzalez, who's also seen a lot of TV as well.
I talk some TV.
So, yeah, let's talk about this.
We are. So, you know, late fall is generally my favorite time for movies. This is my favorite time for TV.
Okay, all right.
It's because of series like this.
Yeah.
The People vs. O.J. Simpson. So far, we've had 2 episodes.
Okay.
Episode 3 will premiere tonight. I've seen 6. Holy cow, it gets really good. In case you haven't been following so far, we've seen the night of the murder.
Okay.
And then we've also seen the infamous Bronco Chase. Do you remember this, Carly? Did you see it?
We were talking about it because I think that's also, I think the verdict when that came out, and I think the chase, I think we can all remember of what we were doing and where we were.
Yeah.
So what is your thoughts on, well, and let's take a look at the cast, by the way, which I think they did a phenomenal job on the casting.
You've seen an episode.
Yes, I saw the first one. So
you and I agree with that.
Started it.
This is Cuba Gooding Jr. He, of course, plays O.J. Simpson. Amazingly plays O.J. Simpson.
Spot on.
He's fantastic. Now, here's the guy who creeps me out a little bit, but is so good, John Travolta.
I know.
He plays Robert Shapiro, plays him really, really well. And then in the back there, you'll actually see David Schwimmer. David Schwimmer plays...
I'm just happy to see him again.
No, I know you are. You're such a big Friends fan. He plays Robert Kardashian. And one of the things that I really liked about this and about this series is it actually shows how spiritual Robert Kardashian was and the real big friendship between him and O.J. Simpson, which I didn't realize they were actually best friends. Did you know that?
That's what yeah, some of this stuff, and even because it was 20 years ago, you go and watch this. And I think we do need to also address, too, you know, how true this story is.
They
are taking a little bit of leeway here.
That's what you and I were saying. So the series is actually based off of a book. So there's 2 kind of scales here. One, we don't know how many liberties the book actually took, and then conversely, how many liberties the series is taking. So where it comes to black and white and truth, I think maybe probably only the defense team know.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. But it is interesting to look back, which was our original point of how much you remember, maybe some of the characters that I think you do have to call them that because they got, you know, just in front of the media.
They did.
People were talking about them all the time.
Well, one of my favorites, who, and you and I were talking about this just a little while ago, Sarah Paulson.
She looks
Marcia Clark.
Spot on. Phenomenal, I thought, casting choice for that.
That girl, and they're kind of like hitting on it a little bit
There she is right there. I mean, it's perfect.
But in the next coming episodes, she will kind of come out to be the heroine of it all. She's going to go through, and if you remember, she's going to go through a lot of controversy. The hair, Carly, can we just discuss the hair and the wardrobe? Poor girl's going to get it in episode like 4 or 5. You understand? There is one thing that I do not like about this.
What is that, Tony?
Now, overall, I love this series. So far, of the 6 of the 10 that I've seen, amazing. So really good. One thing I don't really like, though, Kardashian sisters. They're everywhere. They have their TV shows on E, and they have their, I mean, like, they're everywhere. We don't need to see them in this.
So you think that part of the story could have been, that could have been the leeway where they just left that out?
It really could have been. They could have just said, hey, this is...
Kardashians, and I think people forget that there was that little tie there in the beginning.
But still, it is Ryan Murphy who does American Horror Story, and so it's not that far of a stretch, but I could have done without it.
Episode 3, though, is back tonight. 10 o'clock on FX, and I tell you what, the FX network, they know what they're doing.
Yes,
they're putting out some good shows.
Yeah.
It's a good time for TV, so.
Happy to talk TV with you.
I know, all right? We'll have you back soon.
Thanks.
All right, more than a number and treated like an actual neighbor. Up next, why Apothecare 360 is a 360-degree difference when compared to your traditional big chain pharmacies. Stay with us.